The last time that we did a satisfaction survey on the Way of the Four Elements, it got 11% satisfaction.
I wonder why.
That is one of the
In their rigged system.
True.
We couldn't even rig the votes against our own shit.
lowest satisfaction scores of anything we have
Yeah.
we have surveyed in this game. The new version, the Warrior of the Elements, made it into the 70s.
Nice.
So
Okay,
that
still not good enough. Still not good enough. We made it to the 70s, guys. We made it to the 70s. Okay.
That's the player base going, it works.
That's not
Make it
yeah.
better.
But he's so happy about it. He's so happy, guys. He
Well,
made
I
it
mean-
to the 70s.
From 11%. That's good.
That is a significant increase, but it's still
And
not
it's
where
I
gonna
will
work,
give
and they're
him.
gonna do
I tell you
another
what. I
version.
will give him the Pirate Captain Certificate of Achievement. It's printed on toilet paper, but it's still a certificate of achievement.
is a
But they're still
massive-
going to do another version of that one. So that's good. It's gone from 11 to 70, and they're going to release another version that could hopefully fix it all and get it up into that higher range. That's the good news. Now
Yeah, okay.
I think we're
I
about
tell
to
you
get
what.
into the bad news, if I remember correctly.
All right. Well, like I said, I will give
mo-
him the Pirate Captain
Yeah.
Certificate of Achievement. Mr. Producer, use the one ply though.
Just the one ply.
Just the one ply.
Yeah.
One
Okay.
ply.
Yeah, because
We'll save-
I
we'll
like
save
the
the
month
two-ply
news.
for
It's
the,
when he
the
gets
heavy
to the
hitters.
other classes news is after the month.
Okay. Let's see what we get to.
however,
Where it just
I
dives
said,
off.
Shadow and Elements are not going back out, at least right now. We'll see how our development goes. But for sure, the base class and Warrior of the Hand will be going back out for more feedback. But what this means is that
He said, but
Rogue, Ranger, Paladin, Cleric, and Bard, they're done in UA for now.
Right.
And
See,
they're
that
moving
right
forward.
there. Did you hear one of those that are done?
oh yeah, the
That-
bard.
The
Ah,
Bard and the Ranger
I don't even remember us talking
both
about
need
the
help.
Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah. They really had it going with the original Bard that they released with it. Like I liked it a lot. I was excited. Like we're bringing it back to its like support role / cat. Like it
He's
could
gonna
like
go. He's
dabble.
gonna go more in depth on the Ranger here in a minute.
Okay.
To now our development for the book itself. I do want to pause for a moment and talk a little bit about the Ranger here. There were some pain points in the UA6 version of the Ranger where,
Big ones.
some concern
Pain
about
points.
favored enemy, about foe slayer, and deft explorer. Those concerns brought down the satisfaction score of the class overall. We don't need to send this class back out though, because with
What?
Yeah.
Those words just
You
came out
don't
of your
like-
mouth.
That-
you
I
don't
said the
like this, but we're not gonna fix it.
No. Keep going. He's got one more sentence.
Ranger, we did an A/B test where we tried out different versions of the same features. The previous versions of those features scored so well that for the book, we're going to create a synthesis version where basically we take the best elements that have arisen in the class in the playtest and make sure that those are what get the spot.
But they're not going to test them.
You did. We'll get to that here in this. But here's what he's saying: you didn't like A, you like B, but because we worked hard on A, we're gonna go ahead and put them together.
No.
Because
What
we
he's
don't
saying
want to see.
at level 1, you didn't like A, you like B, we're going to give you B. At level 2, you didn't like A, you liked A, but didn't like B, so we're going to give you A. And they're going to zigzag back between the two versions
Oh gosh.
per level.
That's what I'm saying.
Not having tested any of it together.
Yeah,
In the
we're-
official player's handbook.
And so the official
Yep.
players one that's going to come out is going to be an untested
well, hold on. We'll get to the untested part.
Frankenstein.
We'll get to the untested part, like you're saying. But that's the point I want to make. The point I'm making right now is the fact that you didn't like A, but we liked A, and we worked so hard on A that we're going to give it to you anyway.
Yeah.
But you don't understand what you're trying to do. Like I'm sure you're a brilliant game designer. You had to do something to get to this point. But holy crap, listen to what you're saying when you say this stuff. You didn't like this. We liked what we did with this, though. So we're going to give this to you anyway, despite you not wanting it. Bro, you want to talk about out of touch with the freaking common player.
Spotlight in the player's handbook. So essentially, we've gotten all the feedback we need on the Ranger.
No, you haven't.
We see what people really like. We see what people really don't like, and we're going to steer toward the stuff that really excites people.
No, you're not. The way these things develop, that trait A will add on to trait B, and those kind. Well, if you're switching back and forth, you don't know how these are going to work together.
Oh yeah.
All of a sudden, your Ranger could become you're somebody who's blasting some huge AoE damage instead of being the type of character expert that he is. Yeah.
At this point, just make the Ranger a fighter subclass again, and just give him the ability to have a pet. That.
Yeah, I'm down for that. We're gonna go a little bit further into this. I want to see what it comes up with, and then we'll see
awesome. Also, while we're
awesome, I love that. He's like, awesome. That's really good. What's happening, everybody? If you enjoy content like this, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Drop a comment down below, and make sure you follow us everywhere you can find us. It's simple. Just look up Chef Bolg and the Pirate Captain's recipes for everything.
You've been listening to Chef Bolg and the Pirate Captain's Recipes for Everything, featuring Loke the Bard. Like, follow, subscribe, and share this podcast. You can also find them on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Just search for Chef Bolg and the Pirate Captain's Recipes for Everything. Questions, comments, and mutiny requests can be sent to bolgandpc@gmail.com. And as always, happy adventures.